What's up, guys? It's that boy, and today we're gonna be talking about Modern Warfare 3. Now, for those that don't know, have you been living under a rock? Modern Warfare 3 is a first-person shooter. It's released currently, I believe, by Activision. Now, of course, you wouldn't know, but I'm not a huge fan of Activision. I got a lot of opinions that are mostly negative, but we'll get into that maybe in another video someday. I'm also not a huge fan of first person shooters. Not that anything negative about it, just not really my forte. But with that being said, I gotta say, this one has been pretty fun. I mean, I played the free trial that they recently had, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun doing it. Played for a few hours, and I played the multiplayer and I played the zombies, and we'll get into the zombies in a little bit. But I mean, the multiplayer was pretty smooth. I know that back I've I used to be a big fan of the franchise back when some of the older games, Call of Duty One, Call of Duty Two, or Black Ops One, Black Ops Two, and I gotta say I feel like back then there was a lot of tryhards. It doesn't seem like there's so many here, but overall, I mean, I feel like multiplayer shooters compared to a lot of the RPG multiplayers that I played, they're just so much more fast paced. It's never really been my thing. I like a slower, more story driven gameplay, and a lot of the times these shooters they get real repetitive. But like I said, for the little bit of time that I did play it, I really enjoyed it. I feel like the graphics and the gameplay were nice. I know that a lot of things that put me off with some of the more recent titles of Call of Duty has been that they try to go a bit uh, too futuristic, and there was a lot of space jumping and all kinds of weird wall running, and just it didn't really feel like a war game anymore. It felt more like I was brings you into like Halo territory. I wasn't a big fan of that. So I kind of stayed away for the past few years. But I gotta say, I mean, this one might be something that I'm interested in. So maybe we'll see in the future if maybe this is a buy. Now, as for the zombies, if you were an OG Black Ops fan, Black Ops One, Black Ops Two, then you know that zombies was ahead of its time. I mean, that was the game that we spent hours and hours and hours just playing over and over. And I mean, I gotta say, I personally was in love with zombies. I was probably the biggest part of Black Ops that I played when I was a bit younger, and so I was a bit skeptical coming into this newer zombies. I had already heard a few things from other people, and so I had a bit of a weird opinion coming in. But I gotta say, after playing almost a full round, which uh, they're about 45 minutes, or until you and your team die, and we got to about the 5 minute mark before me and my teammate got wiped. And I gotta say, it's definitely different. I still am not completely sure how I feel about it. It's not round based like I was used to, and it's not like buy your way through the map either. The map's completely open. It's a completely open world map. I believe it's based off of the Warzone map itself. But yeah, and then there's different tiers that you can kind of go through and work your way through. The higher the tier zone you're in, the harder the enemies are, and so that could be a bit scary when you're just starting off. But of course, those like I said, I had a pretty decent time playing that one too. At first, I was a bit confused, but as the game went on and I figured more and more things out, it became a bit clear to me what I was supposed to be doing, and I started to have a little bit more fun. Overall, the game itself, or what I was able to play with the free trial, I gotta say it was pretty good. Would I recommend buying it for someone who likes these type of games? For someone who's a fan of Call of Duty and a fan of first person shooters, definitely yeah, I'd recommend it. Would I buy it? Uh, I feel like that's to be determined. Not 100% sure yet. I'm on the fence about it. It's definitely something that I'll have to think about, but I guess we'll let you know in the future. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day.